Hello guys and welcome back to another Dazad 500 video. Something I've been really thinking about lately with the new reveal, of course, of the Switch 2 and thus Mario Kart 9 as we saw in the trailer is which Mario Kart 8 tracks actually have a chance of appearing in the next game right away. So I've listed a couple and some honorable mentions that I think have a very good chance of being in the game. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first track that I've written down here is Mario Kart Stadium, and the reason why I think this is because it's a simplistic track, right? It's the first track of the game in Mario Kart 8, so I think it's a simplistic track that will help new players in a simple Grand Prix. So like I feel like maybe this could be the first Shell Cup track or the second Shell Cup track. You know what I mean? I feel like it would be a track that could be in off of merit as it would help. It would also help, like, people who are coming back from the series, like, oh yeah, I recognize that track from the other game, and they would want to actually play it. So it's good brand recognition, and it's good. It's a good way to start new players. You know what I mean? So I think it has a good chance. My second pick, in no particular order, I've gone for Mount Wario here, and that's because it's very usual. It's habitual, I think is the correct word, that Nintendo utilizes one of the fan favorites from the game. Um, like, how sometimes Mario Kart 7 and Mario Kart 8, DK Jungle, I don't even think is like a track that people are mad about really being in the game. It's a kind of sort of like a fan favorite. If you don't count that, Music Park is a fan favorite, and that came in. Mario Kart we had four of its fan favorites in Mario Kart 7, so it's habitual, right, for Nintendo to pick one of the fan favorites. I just gone for Mount Wario. Choose your pick here, or pick your poison. It could be Sunshine Airport, Electrodrome, anything really. I just think Mount Wario is, when you think of a fan favorite from Mario Kart 8's Nitro Track selection, I think Mount Wario comes to mind quicker than anyone else for me. Number three, I've gone for Mario Circuit here, and why not? Right? It's usual, right? It's normal for Nintendo to pick two tracks in the Flower Cup and put it in the Banana Cup. I believe it's happened in every single game, so I just don't see a reason why they couldn't just go for Mario Kart 8's Flower Cup track and just pick one of them. Sure, it really could have been any other one. I just don't think Shy Guy Falls is ready to be used. I wouldn't totally be surprised. Again, it's a fan favorite, right? So I could totally see Mount Wario being swapped with Shy Guy Falls. I just think that Mario Circuit is a Flower Cup track that has the better chance. It has the edge to be put in the Banana Cup, but I could see it being swapped out with other ones. Number four, I picked Bone Dry Dunes. That's because I think um, that I don't really have a reason for this one. I'm just going to read my notes word for word, translated because I wrote them in French. It's very habitual for Nintendo to use a track that is not a fan favorite in the next game. So I think that maybe this track could be the track that is utilized. But I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised if Nintendo uses a different track, maybe like, I don't know, Subway, Super Bell Subway or Water Park or something like that. And my last track that I've picked that I feel like is very plausible and I think will happen um, is Twisted Mansion, and I don't really know why. I just have this feeling inside of me that Twisted Mansion will be in the next game. And I just don't know why. Truly, I don't know why. I just think that there is a strong chance and a very good chance that Twisted Mansion makes it in. And I just don't have any good reason. Sure, it's a good track, but I just don't know why. I just think Twisted Mansion has a great chance. Moving on now to our honorable mentions. We're going to start off with any track that is in the DLC that is based off a different franchise. Pick Excite Bike Arena, Mute City, Big Blue, Animal Crossing, Hyrule Circuit, any one of those. And I only see them coming back if Nintendo A brings those characters back. Uh, B, the fans are really into that stuff, which I think most people don't mind it. I don't think they have a strong opinion about it. And C, if Nintendo wants to lean into this idea of Nintendo carts, which personally I wouldn't be opposed to a Nintendo Kart, although I would prefer a Mario Kart. You know what I mean? I just think that these tracks have a slim chance of returning, so maybe I shouldn't have put them here. But I feel like I should have clarified that. My next honorable mention, and the first one that is this specific track, is Cloud Top Cruise, and I don't know why. I don't have this feeling that this track will definitely be in the next game, but I wouldn't rule it out. I feel like it has a much higher chance than take Toad Harbor, for instance. But I don't know why. I just think Cloud Top Cruise, it's a fan favorite, so there you go. But still, I think it might come back. And lastly, I've gone for Wild Woods, and Wild Woods is the exact type of track that Nintendo would want in a Mario Kart game. You know what I mean? Because it's a track that's a fan favorite ish, kind of. I mean, people have different opinions on it. There's branching paths, there's a glider section, and sort of kind of an underwater section. Not really under the water, but you know what I mean. And it's a fun track, right? So it's everything Nintendo would want. And that's exactly why I'm not 100% sure that this track will return. I feel like people who think Wild Woods has a good chance are not wrong, because there is a good chance. I just think that Wild Woods doesn't have a one. It's not certain. It's not hammered in stone that this will happen. But I wouldn't rule it out. I just feel like maybe they want to save it for the next game or the next game after that. I just am not 100% certain they were going to use it right away. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe. We're around 60 subscribers to 1,000. And that would be epic, because that is a lot of subscribers. It's more subscribers than I've ever had, believe it or not. So if you could subscribe, it would mean a lot to me. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bonjour. Aujourd'hui, nous travaillerons. Shoot, I'm speaking French, aren't I? Well, I mean, forgive me. I wrote my notes in French. Hello, and today I'm going to be going through a couple of tracks from Mario Kart 8 that I thought had. Wait, I spelled. Number 4 is Bone Dry Dunes. Now, I don't have a specific reason for this. I'm literally just going to read off my notes. C'est très habituel. Oh, shoot. I keep forgetting my notes are French.